Hi, this is Kirsi Laitinen. I believe in aliens and lizard people or something like that. I don't know what they are. Uh, I don't know what they are, but I believe they're not human. Or then some kind of CIA agency or something is after me for years. Why would they be? Doesn't make sense. Um, why aliens would be? That is a question I don't know answer to, but as I think they are part of this community living with humans, they are quite envious perhaps, and I was very desired by men. Let's see if I can open my picture. Yes, I can. I've changed the profile picture since the last two. I believe in aliens and lizard people part 1 and 2. Yes. Uh, this video, I'm talking about Three-Eye Atlas, which is now on the news, and there has been rumors that it's some kind of a mothership, that there's like some kind of living other creatures in it than humans, perhaps. What I think about it is, first of all, I believe that our planet is already, uh, is it like civilized, like made to live place, um, by aliens. So perhaps they are actually them coming to our planet. Maybe they are just fooling us once again because they have been hiding for very long and people don't even know they exist. Because people don't believe it's to be true. I am a person I'm a witness to teleportation, face usage. People that I know have been too small, too tall, too different body shape, different nature, how they were and how they are now, and so many people that I've seen, and most of all, I don't see a lot of people I know, very rarely. um three Three-Eye Atlas may be one of their now becomings, maybe, but of course, once again, they just might be fooling us, all in all, because they like it. They like to like take us for like pets. I think they think we are pets to them because their technology is so much better than our, and their knowledge is like so much larger than ours. Uh, we don't get much in their perspective, and as I am a witness to all of it, I told you in part 1 and 2, maybe they weren't so like understandable because I'm telling it from my point of view, but I'm sure they are true, and I'm sure about what I'm saying, and I'm not crazy. Perhaps someone can control what I see, perhaps. But also in the Lacerta interview, Lacerta actually tells they can control any human beings, like what they see. So maybe I'm not exception, and I don't think I'm an exception in any way. I was just beautiful, and my pictures were ruined since I was a child. I did not know why. I did notice it, but no one said anything. And of course, I didn't say to anyone, hey, am I not more beautiful than my picture? It's not normal behavior. These days, my behavior, I guess, is different since it's been 16 years. 16 years of all of this craziness. It's just unbelievable. But it may be their joke. They're joking or making humans confused once again, like the moon visit and all that. It's like, how would I say? If human was at the moon, they would like to like now deny it and like play the astronauts saying it didn't happen. If the technology is now ruined, they just enjoy it even more. Um, One can ask a question why they lie about going to the moon or not. Perhaps there were other human beings bullied, or they had some kind of actual happenings with aliens, and the government decided they would like make a scene that they can go to the moon too. But these aliens, they can read our minds. They can give you thought in your mind. It's just, it's not the humans don't, they don't understand. These guys are nothing like humans. So their technology is huge. I'm not sure about their like mental side, except the things that have been happening to me is like it's their evil children doing stupid stuff as they can, and like they keep me as a pet because I can't see all my friends, anyone. There's no contact anymore, or my family. I'm alone. When I go to the store or anywhere, that very rarely I see humans before 2009, and I may see some which I've come to know later, but I don't actually know and stuff. So, and I also saw a double of my goddaughter like week or two ago here in Skansi shop. What the center is like, buying center. I used to be very good in English. I don't at English. I don't know how come I'm this poor when I do the videos and saying it, talking it. But anyways, like a mall. It's a mall. And I thought I saw her and I said her name like a few times, but the girl didn't react. She was like small like her and kind of looking like her. We don't keep contact. I haven't seen my goddaughter for a long time. When I was living in a city, Turku, Finland, where I live, city, I saw her a few times, but I didn't like watch her, look at her so intense that I will remember exactly how she looks. And of course, she also dyes her hair. In part one, there's this picture where she's supposed to be suddenly, and there wasn't her head, but now there's her head, and both of her and her sister were totally blondes as children. I checked out a few other pictures of them when they were children, and I found that now their like very blonde hair was like golden blonde suddenly, changed to the pictures. Well, my pictures change, and look, also my driver's license is once again changed to a bigger face, I guess, because I showed the picture in these videos of me with the huge head. So I guess they just got mad and made my driver's license. Oh, that's my stepfather's coughing wits. These were white. This is like tall and long, and I have like round face and small head. So they changed my driver's license, and this is why I'm not going to the cops because there's something, they can do anything. Either it's a huge conspiracy, but also, well, I've been through it all for years and years. When I lived in Uittamo, 2012 to 2017, I was bullied 24/7. uh, any way they could, like teleporting and making my pictures look stupid and my apartment and all and everything you can imagine. And there was very weird stuff happening. So I don't think humans can do that unless there's like very huge amount of technology using, and so it's needed a lot of money. Why me? I really don't know. Um, I've been through the years and I've always been kind of smart, but my surroundings never actually very much wanted me to be smart because I was beautiful already, but they actually very kind of denied my beauty. But they were like everyone else saying I'm beautiful. Like my boyfriend didn't say I was beautiful, but everyone else did. Like the other guys did. And other women too. There were women who thought I was beautiful, of course, because people who don't know you that well don't think you as a threat. And then there are these closer, so-called closer friends who envied me. So I guess I wasn't that liked. I thought I was. I thought I had friends. But anyways, back to the moon framing stuff and three eye atlas. Mm. So I think they're maybe hoaxing people anyways, and they want to like make people confused because they like it, and mostly they like to put everything that has to do with aliens look stupid. And the people who tell about aliens, like me, put to look stupid, like my pictures, like I'm not supposed to be beautiful and all that, because people believe beautiful people, and they are denying my beauty, and I'm like stupid. And then I've been like for years they bullied me, not only the 5 years I was living in Uittamo. It all started 2009 when it was in part one perhaps or two, where I said perhaps one that there was no paranormal stuff. First of it, I just thought they were listening to my home and workplace. So I reported to the police because I was a normal human being thinking these things are gonna work out. Like you go to the police and you report someone who's harassing, and suddenly I was committed as a crazy person. And then after that, they started bullying me very badly. So it's been years, and it has changed my nature. And of course, being bullied for years in ways no one can believe you. I think so, because I didn't believe it. I was in the middle of it, and I was like, "What the beep is this?" So I don't think humans can, as Lacerta said it. She thinks that humans are like somehow programmed not to believe in aliens. I think it's true because it was difficult for me, even though I was in the middle of it and bullied to believe it. First, I was thinking they're like police or something for years, always explaining it some other way. But then it was just 24/7, so maybe that also makes me believe they were aliens. And I can believe stuff these days that normal people won't, because I have been through so weird stuff. Uh, it's just, I guess what you've gone through makes you understand that some things are possible. But I use criticism a lot. I don't believe anything. I always criticize first everything, because to stay sane all these years, I had to understand how human knowledge works and how it is. Like I used to read Eckhart Tolle's books. It was 2004 before all this happened. And another one was the New Earth. And I knew ego, and I understood the knowledge level of human beings and how they can like handle these things, what I'm telling. And I understood they can't, because I couldn't. And I was bullied by teleporting, and I was just thinking when I was watching my very tiny mother, she used to be 159 centimeters. Suddenly she was 145. centimeters. And I was thinking when I was watching her talking to me that she doesn't have any wrinkles. And I was counting her age. How old was she? It was about year 2000. 15, 16, or 17, something like that, when I was living in my stepdad's apartment. As far as I know, he was my stepdad. My stepdad also changes so many times. But as I was watching her, I was thinking she's that and that old, but has no wrinkles. I checked to the we were doing something talking. I checked to the computer and looked at her again, and she had wrinkles all over her face. So that's why I know they can hear my thoughts, and also maybe control what I see, or change like shapeshifters how I see them, or just control my brain somehow. Uh, they don't. I don't think they need humans for anything. They're just playing the game. This planet. I think they think we're like animals to them. Throughout the years, they show me like Pope is a baboon and stuff like that. And humans are like, all of us is like black people. They were showing me, it's not funny. I'm just this laughing. It's like a habit. Since I was young, I used to laugh in the middle of the conversation or something like that, like normal, you know, communicating. So laughing is just a part of my normal way. Like, I'm not laughing at the things. And also, without humor, I could have not taken all of this. I have these Uutisia sites. I'm not in net with my computer right now, so I can't open it. But I have it, and there are many things. And about 3i Atlas, and about someone. There was some like Chilean professors, so investigators had or scientists had a message decoded with ChatGPT or AI. And there was like a message, hello, we're coming, and like, don't be afraid and all that. And it takes all the arms off when they say we come in peace. you Because I've noticed people think aliens are the good ones. Like, if humans are waiting to something else to come, they always think the aliens will be nice and good. But my experience is different, and what they say about me, that I'm suddenly violent and all, and they have very good witnesses. But I know shapeshifters are true. So I know I'm kind of huge some way in their mind, because they have to sabotage me that bad. Also, I'm supposed to be apartment sabotager, although my videos were clean and beautiful, and their video wasn't. I'm very confused why the judge did not notice that one and everything else. I had so good defense in every way, because they could have not done the remont. I don't remember the word. The word, like, they could not like do the apartment if I hadn't not given the what is it, like rempa remont. Is it remont? Remonting the place, because I gave them keys earlier. So as they did not let me and my someone who knows about these things to let me see the apartment, because the real estate woman said that no, you can't come. They could have not started the whole remont without me giving the keys. So it was just absurd, the whole thing, because I was ready to pay anything if my like can't remember the word. A person who is a person who knows about apartments and how they are supposed in what shape they are, and I wanted to see it myself. Was it in the shape I left it? And she didn't let us in, and still the judge gave them the win, and I just don't understand why. It felt very weird. I had been through very weird stuff before, but and also it was amazing because there was a possibility that finally something was gonna be how it should be. But no, it was also a courtroom decision that I'm supposed to be done it, even though I had the videos of very good shape apartment. Maybe it was the aliens. Uh, when I say it sounds like, I guess to normal people, yeah, yeah. But to me, it's like maybe it was the aliens, but I have another opinion because the shapeshifters, they look a little bit different every time, and this real estate person looked the same every time. So maybe she's one of them or something. And also, I have to say, this is all just thinking, speculating. I don't know how it goes. It might have been the aliens, but I guess they used it that I believe in aliens. And I guess they knew that I'm one of these blacklisted people. And as in the video part 2, I guess 1 or 2, I say about my ex's current wife that her last name was up above, and it meant the letters single mom. I'm not claiming it's her. I'm not claiming anything. Someone else could have known it, but it's very kind of weird that she has the same name as I have, and the surname was up above before she married my ex. It's not my business. I'm not blaming anyone. I want to make this clear. I don't know the truth. I have my suspicions, but also it was very weird for my ex to go suddenly because he really wanted always to be with me, and we had a family, and really we had a very big loan from the bank to our apartment and everything, and he was the type to be with the one woman man. So it's really weird, all of it. But anyways, what is left out? I now can't think of anything, but I wish that the 3-eye atlas would be full of good aliens that actually would come and put these guys into order, but I don't know. I'm hoping that the good aliens come and just straightens this planet up, to put it like, to good places. But of course, when it comes to aliens, they are not like humans, so their thinking is not the same in any way. Like these who bullied me were like criminal children. It was so stupid and absurd. Like if there was if there was one sentence for every day, it was, this is obscene, this is ridiculous, what happened, how they bullied me, and everything. They were just evil. And I'm a normal person, even though maybe they say stuff about me these days, but I used to be very liked. I had friends, I had normal life, I was succeeding, like in perhaps in work also, but I wasn't at the right place when this all started. It was wrong company to be working at. I'm so regretting the choice of going there anyways, but and I'm the person who always says how it is, and so I guess I'm not liked, and I'm not seeking for likers. I'm telling how it is. I think it's important because my daughter's lips are also taken from her school pictures and every picture. I don't know if I'm in the group of people who are made to go crazy, so maybe it's some kind of technology. I can't see other people and they can't see me. So anyone, they can use my face when I'm not around, so they can like frame me for stuff. And that's why it was so important to get a picture that looks like me. But I still can't take the cameras, the technology that they control. I cannot take a picture that looks like me. I also believe that mirrors or any kind of window reflection can be controlled by them. And I cannot explain how they do it. Is it our sight or what is wrong? But they have been after me since I was kid, or they can, move in time, travel in time. Because maybe the pictures would change afterwards from this time, but of course when they did it at the time, I was wondering, why are these pictures so much lesser than I am? And it was most important to show that I'm not beautiful. And I also had this a child youth best, so-called best friend, who was like belittling my looks, comparing it to hers, and she's an ordinary looking woman. And my beauty was noticed everywhere. The pictures were very just not good. Maybe there are some already them have been around me since then, because now I have no one around me. So, but also it's kind of hard when I know about the face usage to have friends, because as I told you in part 1 or 2, when I saw my friends, one of them was too tiny, and one of them changed into a lesbian, and it's really weird that she did. Perhaps she always was, and I was asking her, why didn't you know that as a child? She said maybe she always knew. I was like, okay, because we used to talk about boys, the 4 of us, me and the 3 other girls, all the time about boys. So it's kind of weird. And she was the one who always wanted the men's attention by really seeking it. So it's kind of weird. I also asked her, how come you now lesbian, then you always was seeking the boys' attention? She said, I think it was part of it. And I'm like, how is it part of it to seek the men's attention? Uh, I don't understand that at all. And I don't like the women are men and men are women because they're aliens. I'm always looking at the person as they are. Man as a man, a woman as a woman. And I don't believe in Freudian slurs. I don't believe them. I don't believe them to be true. I think they can also control sometimes what we say, what comes out of my or other people's mouths. When you say something by accident, but you didn't actually even think about the person whose name you said, or something like that. A different situation, and you're like, what? I don't think it's legit. I don't think it's truthful point. Freudian slurs or whatever. I don't think if the slur is the wrong word. It's like a slip from your mouth. Because these aliens, I think, can rule us, and perhaps our eyesight and whatever. If I was unclear about in the 2 last other videos, I believe in aliens and listen people Lacerta interview to be real. As I said, the dude who interviewed him and had like happening, also me, my phone and every like what is sovellus? The systems in my in phones and everything, applications didn't work. And it was like they were ruling in also in every, like also in the law, as I lost the court. And also they had police, because one time when I went to the police, the man's name was one of the Lord of the Rings characters last name. When I went to the police, his name was, I can't remember. It wasn't like Hobbit, but it was it was like, I can't remember the names of the characters right now. Baggins, but it wasn't Baggins, it was one of the others I was like, okay, okay. Well, it was a crazy year. So everything, when I was very bullied and everything weird happened. These days, not so much because maybe someone is watching. They are trying to be like low key right now. But I was so used to weird happenings that that was just one of them among other really crazy happenings. It was like godlike. I told you in part one or two, it was godlike stuff. And right now, I can't remember anything else I was gonna tell you, but I think that is, I guess, what I can say to this moment because I don't have anything to read from. I just tell everything like right now. I'm telling this and authentically, and but I was thinking that you guys, you few ones who watch these YouTube videos, uh, you are onto something. If you believe me, I'm telling you the truth. Now you know stuff people don't know, and I want to tell it because, you know, I can. I'm the person. I'm the stupid one who tells. I don't. Since I was like in fourth or fifth grade, I decided I didn't want to lie anymore ever. I did lie a few times, but they are like I can like count them with my fingers, like not over my fingers. I can tell it. I was in fifth or fourth. I guess I was in fifth grade when we stood in the middle of our school, and there was a bunch of girls. We were standing in a circle, and I had lied when I was in the second grade to one girl that I used to trapeze, uh, like you know, rope walking. Like in a circus, they go to the roof and they have the rope, and there's a person walking on the rope. I said when I was in the second grade that yes, I've like it's one of my hobbies. And when I was in a fourth or fifth grade, suddenly it came up with the girls. There was like our classmates, and there was a girl who knew me since we were kids, and she said, like this one girl said, because Kirsi used to have this hobby as a, I don't know what the word is, trapeze dancer, trapeze worker because it's trapezi in Finnish. And this girl that I used to be friends with since kid started laughing. No, she has never had such a hobby. And it was so embarrassing that I decided I will never lie again. I did lie sometime in my lifetime, but they are so little and there are like in good intentions, but never about anyone. If I have ever told you about another person something, it's true. I've never lied about another person. So, yes, that is all. I just want to thank you for listening me, taking me serious. Maybe I don't know if you're taking me serious, but thank you for listening and even giving the chance of me to tell the truth. And I'm sorry if anyone understood that I'm blaming anyone because I don't know the truth. And these guys are like godlike creatures, or they can do stuff like that. So I cannot blame anyone. I can only look into the past and think how the people have behaved. But then again, there are very important persons to me now telling me how I have done them wrong, and I haven't. So it's kind of also I'm thinking, can they change our memory? So blaming is not in the table. But it's kind of hard also because I'm just a human being and also have feelings. So it's kind of hard sometimes thinking, how can you not to think, how can you do this to me? But then again, no, it's very complicated because I understand about the face usage and people don't understand because they think you're just stupid. You're just like thinking these people wouldn't lie about you and that. And I believe in me. And I believe that I know these people, and I believe they don't have reason to do so for fun. So, yes, thank you for listening.